So I'm about to raise the mast on this Interlake 18-foot sailboat, and I looked around online and for videos could not find anywhere that described how the mast actually pivots or attaches. Near as I can tell, this device here goes into the track that the mainsail runs in, and so what I'm going to do is bring the mast along here horizontally, slide this into that track, and then as the mast gets upright, this is going to slide, pivot up like so. And the idea is that it will hold the mast steady, keep it from running forward of this shoe, and it'll lay right down in that shoe as we're bringing it up. I have one helper with me today. It'd be ideal to have two, but we're going to try to get it done with one extra body, that is. And that's the idea for now. This is the bottom of the mast. You can see how it rests on top of that, on top of the shoe, and then that raised flange holds it snug inside there. So that device that I talked about in the previous video, which is actually a turnbuckle, it slides inside the channel there on the left, and that steadies the mast and prevents it from sliding forward as you are raising the mast. And there it is, mast is up, and that device, which is actually just a turnbuckle, I don't think there's anything especially sailing oriented about it, is inside the track there. I'll get in just a little closer, and there we go. Here's my final advice for how to raise or lower the mast safely and under control on the Interlake. This applies probably to a lot of sailboats, but when we raised it, I was here in the boat, I was lifting up, it was very heavy, and the ideal situation is to have two helpers here, have two separate ropes tied to either the jib shackle or the main shackle. Of course, they are pulling forward, and by having two helpers, you spread the load, and also having them separated like this, if the mast starts to sway as you raise it, then one can apply more tension to prevent it from swaying. And this process would work just fine in the reverse when you're trying to lower the mast.